Welcome back, survivors. I'm the Survivalvis, and we return to Carnivores Genesis for our second episode today, which is going to be a Hunt-a-thon. How is this different from our usual episodes? I'm hopefully going to have a more successful hunt for one thing. Second of all, we're actually doing something that I rarely ever do. Ooh, that might be a bit more dangerous, but you know what? We got to get results, darn it. So we are going to the Woods of Ranchox, which is one of the flattest, most open, easiest to hunt on maps, with every single thing we possibly can, radar on, a bunch of weapons to try to hunt with, and we are not stopping till we get that up to a much higher number. I've had a couple of weeks of failed hunts, it's time we remedy that. So, everything's looking good, let's go on to our first hunt-a-thon for this series. Well, actually, I guess in a way, it's a little different than how we usually do, but we're going to hop in, let's get some proper hunting done, and not let the dinosaurs hunt us. That's happened too often. Okay, so we are loaded in here now, and, right off the bat, I don't see anything, but this is why we have the radar. And we are going to try to get every single red dot we see on the map. That is my goal for this episode, because we have the C1 and a big loadout of weapons. I'm going to try to get every red dot we possibly can on the map to get a lot of points, hopefully. Again, my marksmanship skills have been pretty bad when the dinosaurs are coming in after us, so I need to change that around, grind some points up, and hopefully we'll be ready for the next Genesis Redux Public side-by-side that I've been doing in probably not next week, maybe the week after. I gotta see how this kind of pans out. Oh, well, thankfully that's oh, wow. Okay, I'm surprised I didn't think you'd be able to, see us, but I guess I was wrong. Good news is I don't think it'll go too far. Oh yeah, it's basically just staying on the outside of our view range. At least or is that maybe our call radius? Sounds like a little hard to tell sometimes. We'll start with you, because that will just be a nice one-shot with the C1. And I could really use that as a good start. I'm still beating myself up that that's... Well, not the Sinraptor getting us ambushed on our first attempt at fours in range. That one, I think anybody could have easily gotten taken by surprise there. It's more the fact that the Utah managed to get to us after, 3 or 4 shots I missed after it. Oh, you actually have surprisingly heavy footsteps for just a Gallimimus. Okay. That Parasaur seemed to have kept running, because, it kept going straight out of our... Oh, well, there you are. I could probably get that in, actually, but... I'll try to see if I can find out what these other ones are. Oh, an Ankylosaur. Okay, yeah, so I'll probably start with the Para. Yeah, it's a ways out, though. If he'll stop moving... Oh. The Ankylosaur was coming in a bit. We got a couple of things over there, so I gotta be careful. Ah, the trees are gonna be a problem as always. Shoot, that was not what I wanted to do. Well, this is not going as well as hoped. As much as Woods of Ranchox is nice and flat, a lot of trees. Many trees. Oh. Okay, well, the Parasaur looks like it's going out to sea, so in some ways that'll be a good way for us to take it down. So we're going to stick... Actually, might as well follow it up towards that little island, because it is heading right up there. It does make me wonder, what is that green circle for? Is that, No, that can't be wind detection, I don't think. It must be the view... Yeah, it must be the view range. Now you're still running off. Or, well, running around. Just want to see if we can... See if we can even spook it onto that little island, because if we can, that might keep it from running off too much. Oh, we got a Dilophosaurus. Maybe I'm going to actually switch gears and start with the Dilo. Oh, yeah, he is running from that. And we're getting things a little bit more squeezed up into the top area there. Oh, come on. There we go. Okay, so that's the Parasaur. Oh, well, they are going into the sea. So, I mean, that can be good and bad for us. Good, because that's definitely going to slow them down. But bad, because I don't want to go that far out to swim and get them. So this, again, this is basically just trying to grind up some points, have you guys along for a little bit of chatting, stuff like that. Okay, and then you... whatever you are... we cannot actually see you. Oh, no, we can. Oh, you're a Dilo. Wait, so then are both of these Dilos? Oh, they are. Oh, that actually will work out very well for us. That's it, come on in. I mean, it's not very sporting, but it is some easy points. And I do not know if we'll ever be able to get the other guy back in from his swim. Oh, no, he's actually coming in fairly quickly. I wonder if that's actually something that... programmed in, that the dinosaurs are able to swim a little faster just to, like, get back to land. But now we played a waiting game. Almost like the Loch Ness Monster, you just kind of see its head poking up out of the water there. We'll hide behind a tree. Not that I think we really need to. Yeah, so we'll get him in a little bit more. Oh, come on. There we go. Okay, so that was a couple of Dilophosaurs taken down. Let's see what else we can get. Because already, if we turn... let's see, that is the Para, 2 Dilos. It's not a bad start. Do have to be much more careful when it comes to some of the other carnivores now, because... the C1, very powerful rifle, I of course use all of its ammo up as soon as we have the chances to. But I'm hoping we'll see more like trikes, stegos. We got a lot of herbivores selected more than carnivores. And with the radar, I can at least kind of see what we might be stumbling upon. Now, if the wind would stop being such a bugger, it would probably be much easier. But we'll have to... just see what we're dealing with up here. I don't know if we'd actually see more Dilophosaurs or not. Like, it's completely random what it'll choose to spawn in for us. Yeah, that's just ambience. Must be on the other side of that hill. Trying to think of what the most powerful weapon I have at my disposal is right now. And I do have the over-under, which can be a pretty good one. We just have to make sure those shots count. And the bow, again, can be a very nice hunting weapon. It's just a little slow when it comes to its reload and... Oh, nice. Well, the trike ran off, which kind of sucks, but at least something's a little bit more down to the south of us, so we'll switch and try looking down that way. God, the wind is always a pain in the rear, though. And it's kind of weird, because I think when we were up on that little island, the wind was blowing more... Okay, Dimetrodon, not really what I care about. Nothing against it, but you don't really get us any points. So I'm going to go for a little bit of a jog. See if I can get some visual on what these two are. Now, staying just out of the range of being able to see what they are. Okay, Sinraptor. So, you know what? I actually... Oh, do I try or do I ignore? You know what? I'm going to try. Oh, no, he's running, so, so much for him. And I guess we'll keep working south, because there is something else over this way, too. There's a Sinraptor I can see all the way out there. I don't think there's two of them. I think there's something else. There we go. Sinraptor. Okay, so that's 2 shots left in the pistol, and nothing else around us. Not bad, not bad. So let's keep working our way a little more to the southeast. Took a lot more shots than it should have, but again, my marksmanship is atrocious. The only way you can really practice is just by doing, and there's not really like a target range to help you. I mean, there are technically the ambients, but it's not exactly a nice thing to just consider them as shooting targets, really. Oh lord, that wind is also very strong. Okay, so... should be something just directly south of us. Oh, a trike. And able to... Man, things are still able to see us very easily, it seems. But the trike I can try with the bow and arrow on. The wind is much better off now, so he's probably a bit more alert. Oh. Speak of. And actually, with a reply back, that should mean that he's not quite sprinting off. Yeah, there you are out there. Although, it might not be too easy to get super close to him. Yeah. There's not much terrain I can use to help block the line of sight towards it, so he's going to be a bit of a tough one until we can find like a hill or something. And although, this may work. Never mind, he's running again. Wonder if I can even catch up to him. 'Cause it doesn't look like he's the fastest one out there. We'll keep on him, because I think if we can get him behind one of... Oh yeah, they don't go very far at all, so... we should be able to, all things permitting, and he stays down on the other side of the ridge there. Just kind of sneak up and try to get these shots in. How are we sitting for time? Not too badly off. The Dilophosaurs are probably going to be our definite carriers for, like, our point total. Oh, no, he's run off again. That sucks. Actually, I wonder if having sprint mode on while I'm crouching still makes you, like, more detectable. I mean, I do have one shot left in the C1, but... I gotta see what I'd use it on. If I can find, like, a Para or a Sin Raptor, I'd probably do that. Well, like, even with the trike right there in the open. And I could try blasting with a lot of pistol shots, because I think they do have a mortal zone to them. Ah, what the heck. We'll see if we can get these two as our last ones, and then hopefully that'll be a nice bit of points coming in. I mean, I'd like to use the bow, but it's hard to say if I'll be able to get in range with it. So we got one of you guys... Okay, you're basically both splitting up. Now, if you're sticking that much towards... Oh man, you are running very far along there. Even with the zero sensitivity. Oh, well, good news is they're actually converging again. Right, can't have the map and a weapon out, but... the wind shouldn't be giving us away. One of them has calmed down. It's just kind of stopped and chilling right now. So if we can get close enough, we might be able to get these shots in with the bow to take one of them down. It seems to really make you feel how big the maps are when you're watching yourself on this overhead map and your thing is slowly going over. Yeah, so there's the Ankylosaur. I actually don't know if we even got the C1 hit with them or not. Oh, and the trike is just down there. We'll probably start with the trike. Because the Ankylosaur, I think, will probably just be one shot with the bow. The trike might be a couple, so I want to get in relatively close. So I gotta watch for if he picks us up or not, which he may. He's going to follow along the shoreline there. Yeah, they're both running. Okay, I don't want to use the modifiers because you lose so many possible points because of the percentages that get taken off. One of the things, again, why I just really like a rifle in Carnivores, because it feels like you have much more actual chance at what you're hunting. Come on, you. Thought we'd be close enough for those to be landing. Okay, there we go. Now we're on to the last one. We'll get this trike, and then we'll head back. They're definitely taking a lot longer than I thought, but I also am not doing this as cautiously as I should be either. Like, sometimes it seems like the maps with, like, flatter, smoother terrain are harder because you don't have as many ways to hide and sneak up closer to them. I've got one shot left in that, so I'm going to have to use the bow here. Okay, well, he's just snacking, so we should be able to get up nice and close for this. There we go. So not as many of the red dots as I thought we'd be able to, but I used so much ammo on the dilos. I think it's going to be worth it, though, because we're going to head back to the menu, and we'll take a look and see how we're sitting. I think we're up to over 800 now. I may be mistaken. Okay, so we're back in the menu, and yeah, that definitely helped quite a bit. We are now actually capable of doing the Carno with the Rex Wrecker. We can even do it on Trophy Beach yet if we wanted. And the Rex Wrecker has been one that's been highly recommended to go with Carnivores just because of how powerful it is. Oh, I should even try... I mean, that's something I could try, but I think what we'll do is one more week of trying to get some more points on fours and range, and then the week after we'll be ready for our next side-by-side comparison of the Rex Wrecker, or of Carnivores Genesis, the Redux with the public release right now. What's that? No, just a little bit of fuzz or something on the desk. Anyway, sorry about that. God, I get so distracted so easily. So yeah, everything's looking pretty good for a couple of weeks. We'll probably be able to do the side-by-side, but until then, thank you guys very much for joining me on this episode of Carnivores Genesis. If you do like the video, be sure to give it a like, and if you... God, my mouth is running now. I gotta take a little break, otherwise I'm just going to be a complete mess for more recordings today. If you do like the video, be sure to give it a like, and if you have any comments, tips, or tricks, be sure to leave the comments right down below. I always try to respond to any feedback or comments that come up on the channel as soon as I can. Until I catch you all in the next episode, though, survivors, please remember, as always, to take care and stay alive.